G'day folks, this is Sim, and we don't really have time to talk. Oh, there it is. Oh, and I've got lag. That's bad. Can we kill this thing without getting hit, or is it going to lag kill us? Oh, that was lucky. See if we can get this done quickly. Come on, don't lag out on me, game. Thank you. What do we got? Okay, iron, rare treasures, and maybe one mundane ring. That's probably all I want right now. However, I do want some of this wood, so while I chop, let's talk. Welcome to the Purple Hell, which is Iskandar's Atonement, Sins of the Past. This is a hardcore mod pack made by the same bloke that brought us Crash Landing, and we are in a world which has been completely taken over by taint. We have no health regeneration, as well as it being hardcore, so this is gonna get nasty. And that explosion was a creeper breaching. When I say breaching, mobs can actually tunnel to get to you, or if they're creepers, they will explode to take down walls and other things. So things are going to get very, very interesting. When you add to that the fact that the whole world is tainted, it gets surprisingly scary, surprisingly quick. Now, as it stands right now, there is one advantage to the taint, and that is that, can I reach that over there? Normal mobs can't spawn on tainted land, so we do have at least that much going for us. But they will still spawn quite happily down below ground. So we're not going to have a peaceful time mining. The other thing is, you might have just heard that sound. We have a weather mod in play, and that means that we have to worry about things like tornadoes, and the tornadoes will seriously tear up the terrain, as well as picking us up and throwing us around and killing us. So what do we end up with there? I probably should put some armor on, and I probably should also put the crown on, because that's a free life, so that's important. Alright, a little bit more string won't go astray, and then we need to get moving. Okay, that's a sapling, and I really wanted that. That was important. A little bit more string. Whatever we can reach. Okay, oh, wait, come here. That's pretty much it. Oh, there's a log down there, and it looks like another sapling over here. Don't worry about the purple water, it doesn't harm us yet. Definitely want the mushies. Unfortunately, there's also going to be a bit of lag. That's unavoidable while the terrain loads in. Particularly with things like tornadoes, yeah, it can get a little ragged at times. Oh, there's a string that I missed, and one more that I can reach, and looks like another log which has fallen down. So let's move. Now, the next thing that we need to worry about, is that more greatwood saplings? Yes, thank you. Is food. So we're going to have to break as much grass as we can along the way, and try and pick up some seeds so that we can grow some wheat. I just got tainted. The fibrous taint, where is it? This stuff here. It will infect you with taint randomly, and I just froze up there for a second, and your armor will protect you to a certain degree, because unlike normal armor, this is much more like blood and bones. You have absorption hearts. So, there it is. There's a taint swarm over there. We need to move quickly because they can cause us quite a bit of grief. Is it tracking? No, it's not. We'll take a moment, grab a little bit of sand. It's probably going to be useful to have. But I do have to keep my eyes open because that wind is strong, and if a tornado decides to touch down close by, which is quite possible looking at that, we're going to be in a right pickle. So let's just get moving. Try and put a little bit of distance between us and that storm. I will take the time to go into the mod pack in detail, but right now survival is definitely the primary objective. Now, something else that we need to be aware of is this stuff over here, crusted taint. Crusted taint can form into the spawners that spawn those taint swarms. And the more of it's around, the more taint swarms you have around. The other thing is that this terrain is not properly tainted yet. This is still only early stages. The taint will take over everything, including the trees. And anything that gets turned by the taint will turn into this crusted taint and then increase the number of taint swarms even more. So let's just keep moving a little bit. Whoop, that's a taint spawner. And, and there's one that's just bounced out of there. And that just ripped through my hearts, including my protection. And now I'm down a heart and a half, which I will never get back, and there's another taint swarm there. Let's just see if we can get some distance and just find a clear spot where we can talk for a minute. And maybe have a look at the map at the same time. Okay, how does this look? Okay. Oh, not good. I'm really getting some lag problems with the terrain gen too. Don't think it's been this bad for me for a while. Oh, what have we got here? Okay, this is something that I've been looking for, because I can bet that there will be... Oh, you're kidding! Get down, get under cover, regenerate. Okay, oh, and there's a little house over there too. Let's just have a look at the map, because it looks very much to me, yes, right here we have a pure node, which means that this area will in fact slowly recover from the taint, because the node will protect it. There's a little house over here which I wouldn't mind getting into. Let's just have a look at the map and see if there's anything else worth looking at around here. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, there's a witch circle up there. Okay, I think we're going to go check out that house. I'm not sure I like this spot, even though there is a node obviously close by. I might have a quick look down here, because I couldn't see it up top. Maybe it's down below. No, I don't see anything down here either. Because, yeah, I'm not sure I like the terrain around here, that's all. So I want to keep moving, and I've got to gather quite a bit more. got to watch out for those little beggars too, because they can prove to be quite painful at times. Particularly when we do rude things like steal their doors and steal their cauldrons. And it's now getting dark. Now, as I said, we don't have to worry too much. Let's head north towards that storm, of course, because I want to get a little bit closer to that witch's circle. As I said, because mobs don't spawn on the taint, travelling at night is not so dangerous, as long as you do take care to watch out for the taint swarms. And this is what I was looking for, sugarcane. That is a critical find. You can't get settled down until you've got some sugarcane. So just keep that in mind if you decide to play this pack. Okay, and it also pays to use the mini-map to your advantage to try and avoid taint swarms as well whenever you can. Let's just keep going. We are getting closer to this storm, but I do want to keep going north for the time being. Now, why is this area lit? Oh, okay, there's an aura node there, but I don't think, from the looks of the coloration around here, that one is a pure node. So we'll keep moving. Ouch, what hit me? Is there a taint swarm? No, I think I just got infested with some taint. Let's have another look at the map. Okay, we're getting a lot. Oh, hang on a second, that looks promising. And we've got that witch spawner over there as well, so we want to go north, which means we're going to have to go around what looks like this ravine here. And unfortunately we're moving into that storm even more, so let's just have a closer look again. I've got to go that way, so let's go around that spawner over there. Now, I know it might be a little bit dark for YouTube, I do apologise for that, and I might cut out at some point until the sun comes up, but let's just see if we can find that area that looked promising. Okay, we've got some light over. This is it. Okay, this is much more like what I'm looking for, because it's much flatter. I like the terrain a lot better than that area over there, and there's that witch thing that we can check out. However, what we need to do before we do anything else, let's just throw a little bit of light down just around the area for the time being, because we need to take, oh, that apple, that's a bonus. We need to take care of this crusted taint quickly, because we don't want taint spawners appearing right next to where we're going to set up. So we're going to take the time tonight just to clear up this terrain, and I might actually cut out now while I do this and come back when there's a bit more light. Okay, so I've just chopped down a couple of trees to get ourselves some wood. We've got a lot of work to do, but the first thing that I need to do is I need to get down underground and get some shelter. Now, the node is around here somewhere, but I can't see it, which makes me think that it is probably going to be below ground somewhere. And that's a good thing, because it's safe down there and it probably will be useful. But what I do need to do is I need to get down 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more should do the trick. because I just need to clear out a little bit of space so that I can actually get some stuff done. So let's just give ourselves a little bit of room. Looks like we've got some marble here which will come in handy for building. But right now, more important to me is with the wood that I've managed to pick up, we're going to need to make ourselves up the crafting table, of course. No fireworks, well, that's nice. And we're going to need some chests. And it looks like it's getting dark again. And we are also going to need some tools. So a little bit more wood. And I'm also going to need some plain cobblestone. That should be plenty for now. Right now I probably need shovels and axes more than anything, so let's just make up 3 shovels. I'll make the axes in a minute. Let's get all of this stuff out of here. We probably should check. Oh, well, that tainted goo could have been fun. We probably should check to see whether there's anything funky in these 3 bags. Let's have a look. What have we got? We've got Ring of Runic Shield, which will be all golden apple. That is a bonus. A little bit of gold. Now these gold coins, the Runic Shield I need a wand for, but we can do that fairly quickly. Some potions. Let's just check something. I've got a feeling that as far as these are concerned, no, I thought they might also be treated as nuggets, but they're not. What a shame. Alright, for now let's just toss them in here. Let's grab some of that wood back because I need a few more. Did I put the sticks away as well? Yeah, I did. I'm going to need some sticks to make ourselves up some ladders. I probably should get the rest of this crud out of here, shouldn't I? Well, maybe not the food. And we'll put the ring away for now. Okay, let's just have something to eat. And we'll throw these ladders in here. That should be enough to get out. And I need cobblestone, so well, we may as well just go down at the side here, I think. Don't need a lot. Probably going to need a torch down here too, because things can spawn if we're away from the taint. And the last thing we need is a creeper spawning down here. That should do for now. Let's move the torch over just a little, just to be sure. And that will now give us some axes. And the reason I've got 3, fingers crossed there's nothing out here, is because I need to clear as much terrain as possible. Now, I mentioned before how the taint takes over things, and when it, oh dear, okay, there's our first friend, and I did not, whoops, damn it. Let's see if we can get him from here. And we may as well pick up that taint and put it away before it infects me. Okay, so as I was saying, I need to clear as much terrain around here as possible, and the reason for that is that this stuff will all turn in to crusted taint and just cause more grief. And we can see here already, don't have anything to use to protect me, that there is another spawner down there that I'm going to have to deal with, and there's probably another one over there. So let's get our butt back downstairs and let's get a bunch more cobblestone to do this properly. Oh look, there's some zinc. That's a nice little pickup early on in the game. Can't use it straight away, but it will come in handy. Let's just do a quick F7 check just to make sure that the light is getting far enough down there. Nope. Yeah, let's get properly situated, shall we? Make ourselves up a furnace, and I definitely want more that should do just to get us started. Gonna need some more torches, so let's just make ourselves up a little bit of charcoal. And oh yeah, you too. And let's just throw this torch down here and just dig just a little more, because I need to build myself just a mini shelter on the surface so I can deal with those taint swarms, hopefully without too much grief. $23, think that will be enough. Where's the swarm? Right there. Come on. You know I'm here. Come play with me. You the only one that's here? Alright, let's jump out. Oh, come on, let me out. Come on, game, let me out. So annoying when that happens. Okay. The taint swarms are actually a little easier to take on in the open because they don't get hooked up on things, so you don't have to worry about their hitboxes being derpy, because they are really frustrating at times. But the other option that we have is to just build ourselves up a little shelter here. Just so that we've got something that we can hide under, although I think I would prefer this to be a little bit taller. So let's, again, to do with the hit boxes of these things. Oop, straight down the ladder, of course, and now it doesn't want to let us jump out again. Thank you. Not that one. Alright. Okay, now that will hopefully allow us to fight the taint swarms if we need to. And it looks to me like the sun's coming up again. And you can see how just over there that tree has been infested. So again, I'm going to cut out, and I'm just going to basically try and clear fell the land around me without getting killed. So I'll see you shortly. Okay folks, well this is what happens when a tornado goes through. I was just doing a little bit of clearing downstairs and things got a little crazy. You can see that tree over there burning, and you might be able to see on the mini map the swath of destruction. It's literally ripped the grass off the surface. I'm lucky it didn't come right through the middle, or I might have lost all of my grass. However, Is that taint swarm within? Oh, spider! Oh dear! Oh, okay. And that is probably as good a lesson as any as to why you should do what I say and not what I do. So let's just head back downstairs, because the first thing that you should do once you find a place to set up is not spend the time clearing the terrain like I have been here, although it will pay me benefits in the long run. The first thing you need to do is get yourself down under the ground and get yourself some decent armor. So right now I've got 4 iron ingots I was lucky enough to find. What I really need to do at this particular point is grab some of this excess wood and make myself up a bunch of ladders. Now you can staircase down as well if you like, but I prefer ladders. That should be enough, I hope. Oh, maybe not. We've got to go down a fair way, don't we? Let's go all out. Because we want to get down, probably down close to diamond level as soon as we can. So yeah, we're definitely going to need more ladders than that. It's 42. What have I got in here? 1. Yeah, a few more I think. Okay, and we're just going to cover one more thing in this episode. So, right. So, yes, you want to get down. You want iron, and you want iron as quick as you can. Let's just pick a random spot. Now, one of the reasons that I was clearing the terrain here was that I wanted to actually get an idea of roughly where the center is for my ladder. Purely because I get fiddly over things like that. But we can't really worry about that now, so I'd say a good a place as any is going to be in the corner here. And I'll probably move it later. So, do we have enough? Do we have enough stone? Yes, we do. We'll get rid of the dirt. We're not likely to need that, because we're going to need some pickaxes. Hopefully 2 will be enough. And getting an upgrade. Right. So, digging down. You've got all of your standard rules when it comes to Minecraft and digging down, but there's one other thing that you have to be aware of in this mod pack is silverfish. So what I tend to do is dig in stages so that I've got a lot less to worry about when it comes to actual silverfish coming out underneath my feet. Because basically if you get a little mini silverfish apocalypse going on, you can find yourself in a bad way real fast. Let's get some light going. I would prefer the cobblestone, but I won't complain about the andesite because the other rock doesn't have a problem with silverfish generally, and there goes the first pick. So at least it's safe for digging down. And the same comes for mining. You want to keep a good distance back when you're mining, just to be sure that you're not going to end up with a face full of fish. Oh, wait, what do we get stuck on? Okay, so your next step is by far most definitely get down, do some mining, and find enough iron to be able to get yourself a set of armor, so that you've got that buffer of absorption hearts. If you're lucky, you're going to find some diamonds as well, and that's definitely going to pay off, but iron is definitely the priority at this point in time. A little bit more light, and that should do. The other thing you're going to want is a good supply of cobble, because you're going to want to get a wall up around your safe zone as soon as you possibly can, and I'll get into a little bit more detail about that in the next episode. As it stands, I'm going to go down, I'm going to do some mining, I'm going to do some clearing out underneath here, mostly boring stuff, and I'll meet you guys and girls all in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this one, and until the next time, take care of each other everybody, and ciao for now.